We are here with Jessica and Kim from the Reserve SRQ, and we are making something very holiday-like. What is the drink we're making?
We are making Wassail.
Yes.
We are making it as a holiday tradition, as we said earlier, and certainly for our show with Annie Morrison that's going to be coming up this Monday.
Okay.
Great. So
Get
let's
us started, because I don't think a lot of us know what's in Wassail.
Yes, we're helping you.
Okay, great. The most important thing is that it has both ale and wine in it.
I agree.
Everything else from there is just extra.
And the show continues down the
That's
same
right.
line.
I had to follow the Jello shot.
That's when we go wassailing.
That's right.
We are going to
that's
go.
right.
We'll be ready to wassail.
Good. So we're going to start with the dry products first.
Okay, so sugar.
And so, yep, we're going to be putting in the sugar.
Okay.
And
That's
then,
brown sugar.
if you could, Linda, add the other spices. Oh,
Whoops.
we got
Oh,
there.
I get so excited.
We got a teaspoon of nutmeg.
And this has got two things in it.
Yes, this is a teaspoon of cinnamon and cloves.
The smell is
and
amazing.
the last one here is the ginger.
Now I can zest.
And so, Kim, if you could start stirring for me as Linda is zesting away, okay? And opening one bottle of beer. Thanks, Stephanie.
Okay, and tell us about the type of beer.
So you can do a couple different beers in this. You can use either an ale, stout. Over at the Reserve, we are a craft beer, so we have at least 6 different kegs, and so different times we mix it up. The other day we just made it with Shock Top, which is just a nice wheat, and it was very delicious, a little sweeter than usual. So.
I think I was using the wrong part of the zester.
That's good, Linda. Which one is that's perfect. That's perfect.
There's a big chunk of lemon, we'll know why.
It's magic. It's
Oh, good. I need magic right now.
And over there, we are coring an apple. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Brendan's doing a
Okay.
great job.
Yeah, Brendan, you look fairly skilled down there. You
Well,
are you a kitchen guy?
It's fake. No, I'm just acting like a kitchen
Okay,
guy.
you're an
right
actor.
Now.
Acting, I see
I need acting lessons.
Knives after Jello shots. Cruel. Thank you. That was
Thanks,
cruel of you. I think I've done this right. Does this look?
No, that's perfect.
Okay, great.
That's absolutely perfect. So you'll go ahead and put that in the pan there for me.
Some apples.
Okay.
Sliced up this way.
Actually, keeping it whole.
Oh, keeping it whole?
Keeping it whole would have been good.
That's
Listen.
okay. We can still work with that.
It's
so if
very
you're just gonna-
forgiving.
All
That's right.
So this will go in here.
Yep.
Cut the wrong way, but
Yep.
you know, just
laying
for...
it down perfect.
So the point is, we're going to bake the apple.
Yeah.
Up.
Oh, not yet. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I got
right
ahead
in.
of myself too.
That's perfect on the zesting.
Ooh, that
If you could
smells
throw
good.
that in there
And here?
for me.
I gather you needed a little more zest than
That's
this,
fine.
right?
That's fine. That's no problem.
Everything's to taste in this recipe. You
is.
can always
Okay.
add a little more spice
Zest
or a
does
little
go-
more lemon.
Zest
or-
goes a long way, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yes,
Especially
zest
fresh.
does go a long way.
Yeah.
So the idea here at the Reserve, essentially, we do this in a crock pot. And you can, at home, do it over your stovetop. And obviously, if you do it on the stovetop, it's going to be a shorter period of time.
Okay.
So when we just put in the dry product and you just put in the beer, on the stovetop, you'll do it for 20 minutes. In our crock pot, however, we do it for an hour. So
Okay.
we let it warm, we just let it sit there and seep.
I bet the house smells
Hey, I
amazing.
was going to
does.
say, then
It does.
you can let it be while you go do
Yum.
other things.
So
So if
definitely
you could
benefit.
pass the cider as well.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so we need to put in all of the cider, and I'm going to pass that to Stephanie, and the other one too here.
All
This
of
is
the cider
great while we
great.
have a little cold snap
Yep.
here in Florida.
Yeah.
This is a nice little
wanna-
warming.
Throw that in there as well.
Okay.
So
I
this
can
is
pour it
apple cider,
this is-
right?
Yes, it's really important that you do fresh apple cider.
Oh, okay.
Especially because everything here is so fresh, and the beer and the wine and the combination. So I do recommend not only the homemade cider, but one that's obviously not filtered
Right.
to give it a little
and
bit
you
more
can find
flavor.
those at the upscale grocery stores, I know, in the farmers
That's right.
markets, because I've been looking.
How about
That's
some
right.
wine?
Almost
Not
there.
yet?
Almost there.
This is for me?
This is for one swig for you.
Okay. I'll
Okay,
wait.
so to the apples. As we go to the apples, while this is cooking, for us again, an hour at the Reserve, 20 minutes on the stovetop, you'll want to core your apples. You'll take the recipe that we have online, serves anywhere between 12 to 18 individuals. We're cutting the whole recipe in half here, just
Oh, that
in the
makes
spirit
sense.
of speed.
What do we
Right.
do with these?
These, now what we want to do, again, back at home, you'll go ahead and put this in the oven.
All right, Linda, put 'em in.
For 350.
And then we have the magic of TV on our side.
And they go and they would stay in the oven for an hour for you at home, but for us, magic.
So why don't you send those over here, Brendan, because
Over
I'm
here?
going to use
Yeah.
them.
Great.
Yeah, so you were kind enough to prepare some ahead of
Yes.
time, so
Nice.
that while ours marinates,
That's right.
so to speak.
A fork? Pardon my fingers here.
I'll get us served.
And we'll do that.
right into the
You're going to
top.
go ahead, and then you'll want to ladle over the top.
Oh, the apples are in the cup.
Yes.
Even
That-
with the skins, I love that idea.
Here we go. I'm going
Oh,
to
that
pass
would be
these
better.
down.
Okay, and we do need the wine now.
All right.
And the last
Here we
two
go.
mugs of
Thought
beer.
you'd never ask.
There we go, half
Here we go. I'm
bottle.
going to pass this
Where
down.
oh.
All
Passing
right,
all
we
the
have a
way
finished
down.
product
Thank
down
you.
here on the end.
We
Joey's
do.
been hiding
And
it.
we need you
Yes.
to open that, Kim, if you
Okay.
could, and put in 2 more pints.
It does.
All right,
is
Little
awesome.
extra.
This is at the Reserve SRQ on North Tamiami Trail. Coffee shop by day, adding some fun craft beer and wine and wassail in the evenings, and a performance from Annie Morrison on Monday, December 18th. Brendan, great to have you. Ladies,
Thank you.
as
Thank
well.
you.
Take some
Delicious.
time. Enjoy the Suncoast
Cheers.
view.
Wassail,
Cheers.
wassail, wassail.
Wassail.